Hey guys, Britta here, welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are for part number 6 of our Marwell Manor series. Attempt number 3 of this recording, to be honest. I downloaded Courseplay and it has done nothing but cause dramas. Unfortunately, so I've turned it off. It was working well. They were doing what they needed to do and all that sort of thing, and yeah, then when I went to save the game, it decided to completely freeze. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with the save game. I actually need to turn this off and head on this row, not that row. See, I don't know what's going on with the save file. There might be a thing with one of our John Deere mods, which Courseplay doesn't like. So yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, to be honest. I'm just quickly going to hire a worker. I'm also going to get another tractor. I'm just going to lease this guy because we need to spray. So we need to spray our field 18 because it is chock-a-block full of bloody weeds, as you can see. Well, not fully fertilized, full of weeds, not fully fertilized yet. So we're probably going to have to do both, I guess. We may not even be able to fertilize that second stage because it was after 7 PM by the time we finished finished liming. We couldn't actually fertilize a second stage, unfortunately, so we've had to just go with stage 1. So we might just have to sometimes like this just bite the bullet and deal with it, I guess. So all these fields need ploughing and liming, so we need to plough this one, lime it, plough this one, lime it. Lots of stuff we need to do. I've got Farmer Jacko here today. He's going to help us again in the harvester in a minute. Once we get this run done, we'll head down the bottom and get Jacko to take over. I'll jump in our other tractor and head over here and do probably 1 or 2 runs around the outside, possibly. And then we might even get a second hired worker in to help us while we go and wrap some of our bales. We've got, oh god, I don't know, 70, 80 bales to wrap down there, so we've got lots and lots of bales. I definitely think getting a loading wagon is probably going to be the next best thing for us. We've got the Krone Big X one here, so we can go obviously with our John Deere sort of setup. Oop, no, John Deere there. Where's that yellow? Ooh. That looks pretty cool. Like a full John Deere setup. Even though it says Krone on the side, at least it's still got the same sort of colours. You know, it ain't mean unless it's green, as I said in our premiere of episode number 1. So we'll get that done. Yeah, wrapping, weeding, all that sort of thing. I know he's nearly got a full grown tank, so we're going to have to jump in our Scania here and get our door open. Head out, get ready to unload him. Hopefully he'll make it up the other end of the field and we'll be able to unload him on the way back down. That'll be the plan. It's still a little bit dark. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, there is just bloody weeds everywhere at the moment. Crazy. Might actually, I don't know if it even helps, to be honest. The headlights, so it's 7 AM. Should be able to see, but it is pretty dark outside still. Not quite as bright as we need it to be. So as I said, we'll unload this guy, go and grab our sprayer, fill him up, get him to start spraying. We've got a whole heap of bales to wrap. I think I've wrapped 1 just to make sure that the bale wrap would work with that baler. So we should be okay, I think. No, he's going to be full before he gets to the end and turns around, unfortunately. So I think we're still going to go run ×5. I think that's what the most votes were for. And then also we're going to run at normal difficulty. Right, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get in there properly, so I might have to back under. So yeah, normal difficulty ×5. I think that's what we're going to go with. That way we're sort of not progressing too quick, but then again not too slow either. So start this guy back up. We'll bring him back to the field. I don't know if we can. It doesn't look like we can lift up the sprayer or anything once we get it down, because it's probably going to hit the top of the crop, to be honest. The crop is pretty much grown. I think part of it's stage 3 and part of it's stage 2 or 4 and 3 then. So we're lucky to be able to get it in time. Put up the ×5, of course. We're lucky to be able to get it in time, hopefully before it is fully ready to grow. I think whenever we start doing our seeding, we'll turn our plant growth off completely. As we've seen in our last episode, we did have issues on this field with that plant growth. So if we turn it off, then it should be alright. So I'll probably do 1 or 2 headlands around the outside, and then we'll hire another farmer. I think we'll get, as I said, Farmer Dumpy we'll get. So Dumpy will come in and help Jacko get the farm ready to go. And we'll continue on with our wrapping of our silage bales. We're going to have tons and tons of those guys. Alright, so while we're here, we might as well get started on some. We might as well just do this run down. While we're waiting, once our money stops and we get a bill, we'll know that we're ready to go and start spraying. So I might as well wrap as many bales in that time as we can. I think someone did comment and said they had like 150, 160 bales from this field. Because they've started playing Marwell Manor as well after seeing my episode. So yeah, there's a lot of money to be made if you want to make silage bales and sell them. We're going to try and keep as many as we can for our animals, of course, and then if we have any excess later on, we'll probably try and sell some. I'm going to head back and just get these 2 rows here done. Still filling up our herbicide. Very, very expensive as well. Costs a lot more than our lime does. Alright, so getting through it pretty quick. Luckily we've got this modded bale wrapper, which I think is like double speed or something. So it wraps it pretty quick. There are some pretty crazy baling mods out there. You guys might have seen on my Felsbrunn map how crazy one of the baling mods was. It spat out like 100 grass bales in the space of about 10 meters. It was absolutely nuts. Shut him down. Where are we? Here we go. I think we're going to turn all our lights on just so we can make sure we can see properly. So I know I said I didn't want to lease any equipment, and I still really don't want to, but we need to get this sprayed. So I think if we need to lease anything, we can, but as soon as we're finished with it, we'll return it. We won't keep it, we'll return it straight away, and whatever money that we lose from leasing is just dead money, pretty much. Well, we might probably make it back in the harvest anyway, but yeah, it's sort of just going to be like dead money. Pretty sure we do have soybeans. Yep, soybeans here, so we should make some decent money off our soybeans. Fingers crossed. How's our harvester going? He's still moving, so Jacko's still getting the job done today. Good boy he is. Try not to break the bloody sprayer, otherwise we will. Still stuck on the tree. Otherwise we will have to buy it. And we can't have that. Certainly can't afford it. Alright, so keep going along. I don't think we have any. I haven't seen any like John Deere forage harvesters or anything. It'd be pretty cool if we actually did find one from somewhere. That way we could sort of bring it into this version of the map and we can do a bit of chaff or something along those lines, as well as what we're normally doing now. I did make a John Deere silage farm. It's one of our Let's Build things, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. It should be on my homepage actually, on our main channel, main home channel page, whatever you want to call it. It's got hundreds of thousands of views, so it's gone absolutely bonkers. Hopefully you guys will like that build if you haven't seen it yet. If you have seen it yet, let me know what you think of it. But that's a possibility for another series later on, but having something like that that's constantly repetitive might get a bit boring for you guys though. I mean, all farming's repetitive to be honest, but doing nothing but silage the whole time might get a little bit too much. I'd like to probably get another dairy farm sort of up and running. We might have to do that with our custom map. Still in the process of making that. I think I've probably got 2, maybe 3 episodes up of that now. But yeah, you guys will see the first episode. I think I went 45 minutes, which was a real time recording voiceover thing, sort of explaining what I was doing at the time, the sort of the future for the map and all that sort of stuff. And then episode 2 was me putting in whole defences and some shrubbery and stuff around the farm, and literally like an hour or so work. And it's, you look at it and you're like, I've got nothing done. Like the map is literally going to take hours and hours and hours to have the map built by me the way we want it. So I could have easily just copied another map and used everything they've got, but I mean, we did use the Western Australia map, which is a new map that's being built, but while I'm using his map and some parts of his map, I'm completely redoing it and doing my own thing as well, so sort of it's going to take me a lot longer, whereas if I was just to use his map 100% and just move a few things here and there and change fields, it would be a lot quicker. But yeah, I think me doing it the way I'm doing it is going to take a bloody long time. How's our wrong button? How is our worker going? Jacko's still moving and he's not 80% full yet, so we still don't have double yield turned on, so double yield is turned off, and we're on normal difficulty. So it's going to take a little while to get full. I don't think, no, this thing hasn't got any beacons on it. The tractor does, I know that much, but the sprayer hasn't got any beacons on it either. So we put our hazards on, but surely not going to help any because there's no one else around. This is going to take forever as well. 12 kilometers an hour. I don't think any of these other guys, they're all 12. What about these guys? 12, 25, 20. So it's probably worthwhile actually looking at the Rubicon eventually. Even the Uniport 2000 will be worth looking at. It's an old school one, it's a modded version, and it's going to look pretty cool with all the LED lights and stuff that's got on it. I don't know if it actually leaves the colour behind on the field after we've sprayed, but I think maybe next time when we need to do it, we might lease it. What is it? It's only 10 grand to lease it, so I don't know. So now Lanterna and Obutto. I don't know what that is. But assuming it has something to do with the lights. So I think Jacko is now 80% full. Still got a little bit to go yet, so it is pretty slow, the harvesting. I'm not sure if it's a tractor or the harvester, I should say, or the header, but I think it usually is a pretty slow process anyway. So we're nearly halfway through this tank already. We're only 3/4, or probably over 3/4 of the way around the field, so it's probably going to be a good 50% gone by the time we get back to the start over here. And I'll set ourselves up to sort of run 90 degrees again, just hire the worker straight away, and then we can go and unload our harvester, get Jacko moving again, get Dumpy out here spraying, and we can head on over and continue to wrap some of those bales. We're going to have to come back and windrow the straw, just to make it a bit easier for us to pick up with a baler. And come back and bale it all, so it's going to take a long time to get through the baling as well. I will take another look at the course play and try and work out which mod is causing the issue. I know no doubt it's going to be one of the John Deere mods. I don't know if it's the old school mods or the new 9R mod. I know there was an issue with one of the John Deere mods not working properly with course play, so we'll have to have a look. I don't know which one though. I think this is where we started, wasn't it? It was. Okay. Set ourselves up at 180 degrees-ish. Wait till we hit sort of the field. There we go, hit high worker. The Dumpy can go and do his thing. We'll go and unload Jacko. He's facing the right way for once. Good work, Jacko. So unload Jacko. Got a bit of windrowing here to do, but we can wait. I think wrapping our bales is probably our next priority. So we need to go over and plough the field over here as well. That's another thing we've got to do. Plough this field, replant it with grass, lime it, seed it, fertilise it, all the above. So much to do. Don't know if we'll even get all these wraps in this episode. Bale wrapper was a little bit quicker to be good. It already is way quicker than it should be, so I can't complain too much, I suppose. Apparently I'm a pretty good whinger, so try not to complain too much. Drop this one off, grab the next one. So I could time lapse all this as well, but you guys have, a few of you have commented and said no time lapse, you don't like time lapse stuff, so I will avoid time lapse on this series. We'll just keep it real time. Look at those bloody bales, there's bales everywhere. Good to have Jacko out doing this instead of me doing it. Still in the process of sort of organising when we're going to do our subscriber special, which may be, actually may have, depending on how it goes, may have been last night by the time this is released. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to get it done. I definitely need to I'll look at doing it soon. So 10k subscriber special with a giveaway. I think you're doing 3 giveaways, so the 3 prizes on offer will be a copy of FS19 either on Steam or direct from the website, If I can have a look and work out if I just get a code and can pass on to you guys, then I might do a $20 US, possibly $20 US gift voucher on Steam as another prize, and then maybe a $10 gift voucher on Steam as well as another prize for a giveaway. Let's have a look. How's it going? Just missed little bits, but I'm not too worried if it misses little bits. We'll go and touch it up. There is a growth control mod out as well, which I want to look at, because I think getting weeds every day is probably not that realistic. Then again, I don't know, because no doubt when you plant like seed and then before you come back and harvest, you're going to get weeds at some stage. So, and we get like one harvest every day, so it probably is realistic. I'd like to change it to maybe every 3 days, every 5 days, every 3 days probably, if we can actually change it. So that's one thing I look into, the growth control mod as well, just to change things up a little bit so we're not spraying weeds like every day. Haven't had any weeds over here yet, in the grass field, surprisingly. This thing's ready to mow again already, as you can see. I did have course play set up before and it was mowing perfectly, so I'd love to be able to get course play back in and working fine, but I think some of these mods are just causing issues with course play itself, so I need to work out what the problem mod is and whether it's worth removing it or not. If it's like the John Deere 9R or something, I certainly won't be removing that, so we'll just won't run with course play. You're not ready, you're not finished, are you? No, you're not. Okay. Hire worker. There we go, you keep going. Keep doing your thing. It's going to be hard with hiring the worker as well to do that, because the way they look at the field, they don't turn around at the end and then come back to where it's unsprayed. If it's, they run to the end and the spray is finished and there's nothing to turn around directly onto to come back the other way, they won't do it. They'll always say that their job's finished when it's not. So unfortunately that's just the way it's going to be. It is a bit of a shame about course play, as I said, because we were probably 30 minutes into our last recording. I haven't had any of these bales wrapped, but I had the mower going around and picking up bales with his mower and just dragging bales bloody everywhere. We had bales scattered all over the place, and then we had our tractor that we've got now with the same sprayer on board doing the field as well. So he was doing second run of the headland around there, and I went to exit out to the main menu, and that's when the autosave started, and the autosave failed, unfortunately. So I'm glad it failed then and not when I'd finished the recording and had to go back through and record it all over again. I'm certainly glad that our recordings save is working fine. I might put it every 5 minutes, just in case. The only thing I can suggest, if you've got autosave on and something happens you don't like, instead of pressing escape to exit, because we'll do an autosave, just press Alt F4. Either that, or if you want to go back a save or two, I think the save game backup file is what I had to actually use to load back into this game. Anyway, because it corrupted the save file, it might go the save that you just did and then the one before, which one you want to go back to, so you'll just have to delete the current save game, whether it's save game 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 or whatever, get your save game backup file you want, move it into the main FS19 folder in your My Documents, and then change it to save game 1, 2 or 10, whatever, and that'll put it back in there for you to play at a previous state. So it's always something good to know if something goes wrong. It's always a way to get it back. I didn't know how that happened, but I could get it back until we had the dramas with our Michigan Supply Series map, and I had a save issue there using Courseplay again, so Courseplay could just be the problem. Yeah, with the save an issue, and I sort of really cracked it. I was really upset. Someone said, "Oh, go and get the backup file and redo it." And I'm like, didn't even know about that. So luckily, they told us. I can't remember your name. I do apologise, but you know who you are if you're watching this episode. And yeah, we managed to get the backup file, managed to get back into the game and continue the series, and then had more problems. So this is why we're here today in Marwell Manor. So all those issues we had at Michigan. It wasn't. Some people have asked if it was the mods that I've got or if it was the map itself. I do know some people have had dramas with the map and they're not using many mods, so it's not a mod issue, I don't think. I think it's definitely more of a map issue than a mod issue. Check and see how Jacko's going. Probably nearly done. He's probably got 1 or 2 more runs and that's it. It's not far off being finished, luckily. Be able to take our barley and sell that, and then grab our truck and pick up all these bales. All these bales should be done by then, I hope. Might get all these done this episode, which is going to be a surprise. Luckily, this bale wrapper is pretty bloody quick. So I have to jump out because I'm going to have to fix this bale up. Get it. There we go. So if this bale wrapper wasn't as quick, we wouldn't even be halfway through these bales now. So luckily, I found a half decent bale mod, wrapping mod. It doesn't do anything crazy, it just does what it says it does. It wraps faster. I've been looking at, believe it or not, don't laugh at me, I've been looking at a lot of Minecraft videos lately on YouTube. It's a game that I used to love playing, and it's never been a game I thought I would ever do a Let's Play of, and I probably still won't, because I don't know enough about it to even be able to do it. But there's been a few people I've been watching. There's someone called Chosen Architect. He's been doing vanilla Let's Play of Minecraft, and he's bloody good, to be honest. He's very good at what he does. Yep, last run, awesome. Alright, how are you going? You've actually got heaps done that time. Beautiful work. Alright, let's go and fold you up. Go back down and fill you up again. You should be nearly finished by the time we've got down here. So there's a little bit over here that needs to be done. And then all through here, of course. You probably end up there again. Get all that done. And then there'll be a little bit of a run. Either we do it or we probably won't even worry about it, to be honest. It's only tiny little bits that he's missed, so it's not really worth worrying about too much. Right, Jacko's done, so let's spin you around. Go and unload him. So I've probably 28,000 litres of barley left in here, so we're not going to get a massive amount of money out of it, but still going to be money. Where were we up to last? This row here, I think. So I'll lower it down. I'll even press higher worker, so we'll get Jacko over here doing this. While we're running the truck down here, we'll get him down the end of the field out of the way. Let's have a look who's got the best price for barley at the moment. Rainbow Ridge Stores, so still up there to the right. So that's where we'll be headed. Probably have some dramas of that power pole. Other than that, you might be alright. So I'll bring this guy around here. I'm going to move over to the left a little bit. Over we could bring our harvester back down. We might take him into the workshop and repair him as well, but then park him up. Sort of need to make sure we keep on top of repairing all our equipment. Hitbox in that bush. Some of the bushes have hitboxes, some don't. Just damage some of the crop as well. So I'd like to get the larger header, but you have to put on a trailer, and I do know some of the trailers are just bloody painful, to be honest. Some of the trailers work, some of the trailers don't work. So I don't know. So I don't even know if we're going to fit this guy in here. Maybe not. We might need to disconnect it. Manhandle it, not into the sky. Yeah, there we go. Let's throw it back over here. Get back up. Should be able to back in then and repair the harvester, and then we'll stick him away in the shed. Ooh, what are we hitting on now? Okay. Shouldn't be hitting on anything. Can we repair it? We can. Good. It's my thing. As long as we can get in far enough to repair it. Right, so we'll stick it in this shed here. We have to leave the header outside, of course. In here out of the way. There will do. You're ready to go, so we'll go and set you up. Get Dumpy back out there. Doing his thing. Try and work out whereabouts he was before. Oh, I've gone past that. To that rough part again. So it's running along side of the weeds here, so we'll be up here somewhere. Try and set ourselves up 180 degrees. Can't see it yet. A little bit further up. Here it is, just about here. Higher worker, off you go. How did you go? Sort of, I don't know what you've done there. Come back and fix that up afterwards. No, you're doing alright. That noise is still going for the what do you call it? The wrapper. The wrapper noise is still going. Well, the only bad thing about that mod is when you wrap, the sound still goes for the same time as a whole bale. So if you wrap 10 bales at the time, you should have wrapped 20. It's going to go. The sound's going to keep going and going and going until those normal 20 bales would have been wrapped. Alright, so we're going to go and dump this off, bring our trailer back, and then we will pick up our auto-loading trailer, pick up some of our bales and bring them back to the farm, and that might be part of our next episode, is unloading. Loading all those bales into the shed, getting them all out of the way. I want to keep every single one of them at the moment, and then once we've done all the straw and all the hay bales and stuff, straw and silage bales I should say, so we're going to go past, yeah, we're not in the way. Once we've done the straw bales and got the silage bales in there, already got the hay in there, we'll sell whatever excess we sort of have then. So one thing I sort of thought about is we could possibly take in one bale at a time, stack one silage bale at a time, and stack a hay bale on top of the silage bale, and stack a straw bale on top of the straw bale. That way, whenever we pick up a full stack, we're going to have 12,000 litres of total mixed ration. So I know that's a lot of stuffing around, but it'll save a little bit of time when we do the whole total mixed ration thing. But so it's a lot of stuffing around. While he's going, I might as well wrap some more bales with the sound still going. And there's not many left. Drop you off. I think there's probably only 3 or 4 more down here. Might be a couple of other ones up the other end. So 21,000, so we didn't really make much out of that last little bit. The price wasn't outstanding, of course, but really wasn't that bad either, I suppose. So we've still got Jacko up there, windrowing all of our straw, ready to get the baler back up there again. I think this might be the last one. I don't know, there's a couple more up there. Or is there? Yep, a couple more. We just ran over one actually. Let's pick you up and throw you in there because I want to grab a screenshot. There we go. It'll be a thumbnail. We can't double wrap a bale, so we'll drive straight through that one. Oop, and miss that one. And complete. Oh no, there we go. So we completely bugger it, but now we got it just. 2 more, unless that's a hay bale, which possibly it is, I think. Pretty sure that's a hay bale. If it is, we'll need to keep it separate. Oh no, it's a grass bale, never mind. Which I think I might have already, no I did, I already picked up the excess hay bale. I think I ran it down and threw it in front of the cows, maybe. Can't remember now. Right, so we'll turn that off. You can actually sell that triple stacker as well. Forgot we've still got that sitting there. So it'll give us a bit more money back in our pocket. Hook up with our baler, but that's going to be next episode, I think. Okay, we'll go garage. Get rid of you. No point keeping it because we're not going to use it. How are you actually going? No, you're going pretty good. Doing a good job there, Dumpy, for your first time out in the farm. Not doing a bad job at all. Alright, so we'll head down. We will take this trailer off. Then we will jump onto our auto-loading bale trailer. Start picking up those silage bales. We're actually going to have to unhook that baler. I might take the baler down closer to the farm, but we're going to have to actually unhook from the baler because we need to put our front-loading forks on to be able to unload our silage bales. I'll swing him in there. So I did steal these fences here for our Australian map. I did take barbed wire fences too. I don't know if they're from here or somewhere else. And I think that fence there I might have taken as well. The one near our farm, I sort of got the Yeah, it's definitely that one. Chicken wire on the front. Well, I class it as chicken wire. Yeah, I think if we run our trailer beside our bale trailer, we should be alright. We're going to have to get Jacko and Dumpy their own cars too eventually. I'll have to actually get one of them the service truck, I think, and then grab them like a vehicle just for them to run around in. It must be stuck. There we go, stuck on something. Water tanks in there. All the animals have water. Now, one sheep and one cow. So they're not going to die anytime soon, I hope. Swing into the field. So we're still ready to mow again already. Great demand. It better not be. No, it's weak. That's alright. I was going to say, if that is... that was going to be pretty annoying if it was actually for barley. It's been a little bit frustrating. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to do 2 or 3 trips to collecting all these guys, I think. 39 bales, there's no way we're going to fit all these bales on this trailer, because there's going to be way more than 39, I think. There's more like 70. So it might be 2 loads. Maybe even more, I don't know, I didn't even count how many we actually made, to be honest. I do know that I do say "to be honest" a lot, so I do apologise if you don't like it. I usually go and say "to be honest" a lot. It's probably annoying to some people. 23, 24. 25, 26, 27, 28. So 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Missed it. Bugger. Missed that one too. I was hoping to get those ones because I was going to try and 4, 5. Still work alright. Finish this row, have a couple down the end we've got to pick up from this row still, but how many do we have left? 4. 30, I think. 30 if I counted correctly. Possibly not, but 30. Right, so we'll take these down. We'll get them ready to unload. So go and check on our farmer Jacko up there, see what he's doing. Why it is. They unloaded? Yep, they are. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Shut you down for a second. Okay, you're not meant to be in there, but righto. Obviously, you're better at driving than I am. I need to fix this one row that Jacko's missed. I don't know why I pay him so much, I swear. Just one run up, and I think we might even have to touch up a little bit over there. We could possibly touch up a little bit. How are you going with spraying? We should tell us. I think there is a thing we can get up the top left to tell us how much he's got in it. Vehicle inspector mod, maybe. I'll have to have a look at. I know it was one of the one of my favourite mods from FS17, I suppose. always help you keep an eye on what people are doing and where they are and that sort of thing. Yep, and there's our timer, so let's quickly get this finished. Look out what he's done over here. Just missed a little bit there. Turn it on. We'll try and grab all of this if we can. There we go. Put in one row. How's Dumpy going? He's still getting on over there. Still doing a good job. So I think, is that the, yeah, that fence there. It's got the chicken wire, I call it, on the front. I guess that's what we call it over in Australia, like chicken wire. So I did steal that fence for our Australian map. Right, there you go, that's done. We're going to have to go and service these items and then put them away, but what I'll do is I'll get this service, get this fixed up. I'll bring the tractor down, get ready to unload those bales. I might spray this off camera and come back next episode and we'll start with getting the bales off the truck into the shed, and then if we have enough time, which hopefully it won't be 45 minutes of me just moving bales, but if we have enough time, hopefully we'll be able to go and start baling our straw. A little bit of money to fix everything, that's all good. Still need to put a shed in up here for our mowing equipment. Can we sneak through there? Ooh, not really. I'll have to unhook our truck before we go to take off. Don't want to open that fence. I'll actually back this in beside here and then we'll end the episode. Might even use this tractor to bale. It'll be fine. Righto guys, if you guys enjoyed it, as always, smash that like button. Leave a comment and let me know if you've been enjoying the series so far. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet guys, please do so. It's been Obutto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.